Good morning and welcome to this live broadcast. I am in from my home and studio in Bournemouth in the UK. With Facebook at the moment, seems to be a problem there. If you're watching us, problem. So it just keeps telling me that the problem exists there. So we're going to see what we can do about that. Let's do that. So, good morning, good morning, good morning. Where are you watching from? If you're watching us with our Martin Jones page, that's great. If you're watching us on our YouTube, that's also great. But apparently MJ Lifestylist is just not putting through the return. There has been a big announcement this morning on our social media saying that Facebook is having a bit of a problem. So, hopefully you're all watching me on Martin Jones, which is great. Send us your messages. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know the 3 things that you are grateful for this morning. What 3 things are you grateful for this morning? How are those panning out for you? I have now been instructed to wear these headphones because that'll help with the echo that some of you are experiencing as well. So I am going to try them out. Let's see how they work for us this morning. So my page is not computing. My page is not computing. So it's just coming through my personal page, not my business page. Unfortunately, that is just not linking up today. And they did say that there is a problem with that. So what we will do is maybe, if you give me a moment, we'll do that. And we will possibly try and share into that. Let's see if that'll work. Changes, right. Okay, so good morning, good morning, good morning. If you give me one moment, I just want to see if I can do the impossible. There we go. Let's see that. So let's see if we can share that. Share to a page. Share to there. Post. Right, we've tried to share it in another way. So we'll see if that works. Oh, apparently it has. So, good morning, welcome. How are you? How's everything going this morning? What 3 things are you grateful for this morning? As always, attitude of gratitude. Let's see where we go. We're going to pick a card for all of you right now. But what 3 things are you grateful for? Hey, Melissa. Hey, Jane. Hey, Kelly. Neets. Hey, Neets. How are we all doing? How are we all doing? Right, Melissa says she's grateful for coffee, rainy days, and birds in the garden are what I'm grateful for today. Amazing. Birds in the garden, that's lovely to watch birds and when it's drizzling, when it's light rain, just seeing how they go about picking up what they need and doing what they need to do. Always, always lovely. Morning, Lucy. Morning, Sue Venus. How are we doing this morning, ladies? So if everybody would just like and share this broadcast, that'd be great. Share the 3 things you're grateful for this morning, and let's have a bit of a chat. I've still got, Andrew keeps telling me I've still got smoky eyes from last night's makeup tutorial, so apologies for that. And I am going to just quickly, just quickly blow my nose. But we are going to talk about details. Let me show you the card quickly first. This is the card we're talking about first this morning. Card 43 comes to a 7. Details, details. So what we're going to do with this card is we're going to talk about it now. So in this card we have a mouse, and he has a dunce cap on, so one of those big cone hats on, and he is looking through a magnifying glass, and it says clarity, important notes. Excuse me. Clarity, important notes. And basically this mouse is really surveying, really looking at these important notes under a what's that thing called? Under a magnifying glass. So really highlighting the important notes. That's what's going on. Then we've got little orbs as well in the card. Lots of books, lots of learning, lots of studying. Details, details. And we've got a compass. So 43 comes to a 7. 7 is the number of transformation, which happens as a result of the changes that we make. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is the compass tells us that we are on the right track. We're heading in the right direction. We're on the right track. We're doing the right thing, and long may that last. Just continue doing what you're doing because you're heading in the right direction and you've got the right intentions, you've got the right energy for it, etc., etc. So really, really, really good. Really, really good. And that's for everyone concerned that's watching this right now. It's not just for certain people. It's not just for privileged people. It's for anybody that could be watching this right now. That is what the cards want to say to you. You are on the right track, doing the right thing. Just keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. For those of you that have experienced an echo before on this channel, is it better now that I've put these headphones in? Please do let me know. I am interested in your feedback. Grateful for patience to deal with an idiotic car insurance company. Okay. A good sleep, breakfast, and good friends. Amazing. I'm grateful to be alive, having cuddles with my 2 dogs, and having 5 beautiful children, even if they are driving me mad. Honey, you're allowed to say that. You're allowed to say that because you know what? You're doing the best you can with the tools that you've got. Absolutely. And you wouldn't be human if you didn't admit that sometimes the kids will drive you mad. Oh gosh. Good morning, Susan. I'm grateful to be at work, sitting in the warm, and eventually working out how to find the keyboard on here to reply. Amazing. Really, really good. It's lovely when we find those little things that we kind of go, oh, that's where it was. So let's see how that pans out for you, for everybody concerned. I just want to check one thing. There's 16 of you watching. Yay. All still watching through my normal page, which is great. My business page has got no return on this. It's interesting because I usually get more return through my business page, but apparently Facebook is a little bit down this morning. I couldn't get on first thing this morning. So who knows? Morning, Debbie. Lisa, Debbie. Morning, Lisa. How are you? The echo has now gone. It's these. Apparently, my nephew told me last night that I have, even though I couldn't hear an echo, it was me creating the echo, he tells me. And my nephew said you need to put your headphones in because then the volume coming out of the machine is now not interfering. So you live and learn. At my age, I'm learning how to use sound equipment. Morning, Victoria. How are you? Another 2 things, Lucy. Yes, absolutely. Lucy's only had 1. Never noticed an echo on here last night. Yeah, I didn't notice the echo, Jane, but my nephew told me quite categorically that it is. My nephew, who's 26 or 27 years old, was quite funny. He and his girlfriend were watching last night, and she was in hysterics because he was apparently cringing every time I spoke because it was like an echo on their side in South Africa. And so she said, oh, Kevin says to tell you you need to put your earphones in to cancel out the noise. And I was like, but I don't hear the noise. But then obviously if I'm the creator of the noise, I wouldn't hear it, would I? So I said, well, I'll grab some earphones tomorrow morning and see. So I've grabbed both sets of my now redundant iPhone earphones because my iPhone 10 Max doesn't have a plug that you can plug earphones into. So these have been sitting in the drawer, and so now I've put them here in my office drawer, and I am now good to go, apparently, with the headset on. So that'll be lovely. Right. Lucy says, sorry, Melissa, dogs and coffee are her other two things. Sue says, grateful for patience and a quiet road outside that allowed me to oversleep. Amazing. Oh, is your bedroom on the front of the property? Interesting. Never told. Yeah. Grateful for everyone on here. Absolutely. Invest in AirPods. Yes, Tony, you seem to think I'm making lots of money. I'm making no money from doing this and no money from doing my drag stuff. So, and I like AirPods. I really do. AirPods. I really do, but I don't have £160 to spend on two little things with no wires in them. Oh, that was when I last looked. They were £160. I don't have that kind of money, and I don't need to make that kind of investment. I don't mind the wires. I'll just trade it into my blouse or into my top next time. Gosh. But yes, I would love AirPods. So if someone wants to donate AirPods to me, I'd be ever so grateful if anyone wants to sponsor me AirPods. Right. I'm in mixed emotions this morning and finding it difficult to be grateful. Okay. Sorted out some important things this morning. Warm bed, my son, and this tribe. Okay. Mixed emotion. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for your honesty, and thank you for chatting, for sharing with us, Anita. Mixed emotions are fun. What we're finding is a lot of us are going through the ringer a bit. Yesterday morning, I was fine for the broadcast, and then straight afterwards, I said to Andrew, I need to go lie down. And he said, why? And I said, I'm not feeling myself. I'm feeling a little bit out of sorts. I'm feeling a little bit drained, a little bit lethargic. I just need to go and lie down. And I went to lie down at 11 o'clock yesterday, just after 11, and I woke up at 2, and I felt totally refreshed. But before I went to lie down, I had very mixed emotions, Neats. I had very mixed emotions. I wasn't feeling great. I wasn't feeling amazing. I was just, I don't know, confused, I suppose. Just like very confused, very muddled. Couldn't string a sentence together. And so I decided to just take myself off to bed to try and recalibrate. It also didn't help that I went to bed at 3:30 in the morning, but it did help that I had that little snooze, and without any apology. I still got up at 2 o'clock, carried on with the house things I wanted to do, carried on with moving this room around because we're trying to create some more space, studio space for me in here. So we're being a little bit more frugal with things, and yeah, it really did help to just kickstart my energy again. So, don't feel you need to justify yourself or apologize, Needs. Just go with the flow, really. Grateful that I have a loving family who is healthy to have a great job with lovely people. Amazing, Stace. How are you? Stacey's one of my ex-pupils. John Lewis is ridiculous. Yeah, Valentine's Day, I'll be lucky if I get a card. Although, actually, last year I was very spoiled for Valentine's Day. I was very spoiled. Morning, late, sorry, busy doing washing. Grateful still above ground for tribe. And food delivery. Feel like on a seesaw. Yeah, Ruth, we were just talking about that now with Needs. Needs saying she's mixed emotions this morning, not really sure of how she's feeling. And it is something that is true for a lot of us at the moment, especially given that we're kind of we're in lockdown again. We're kind of re-experiencing all the things we experienced before, but this time around it's like nobody's got the answers, so we're still in limbo. I think the limbo thing, Bella, no. I think the limbo thing really, really is not the best for all of us at the moment, because the limbo thing is just really Interesting, that's just fallen out. The limbo thing is just really not giving us a solid grounding on this side or that side. So a seesaw is actually a good analogy, a really good analogy. Um, Ruth, really, really good analogy. I think that that'll apply to Neats, yourself, myself, and anybody else on here who's honestly having lots of highs and lows at the moment, lots of ups and downs. And it's funny because it's little things can change that direction. For me, you guys are going to laugh now, but for me, like folding laundry and packing it all away neatly is a great high for me. I feel like I've achieved something. I've done something. I woke up this morning with Andrew vacuuming the carpets, and I was like, yes, we got clean carpets. You know, so it's little things that can boost you, but also very little things that can drop you. So that seesaw analogy works very well, Ruth. I think that's really, really clever. Because there is that idea of ups and downs all the time. So what we need to do is we need to focus on the ups, and we need to get some more ups flowing in our direction. That'll really help. Oh, that card popped out. Literally, I was shuffling, and this card popped out. Heal the Ouch, card 38. 3 and 8 is 11. 11 is one of the first angel numbers. So guarding, guiding, protecting us, looking after us. Here we have a raccoon nursing a fox. And the raccoon's put like a cold pack on the fox's head. The raccoon's wearing a little nurse hat. And has a flower in its hand that I've never noticed before. And I've never noticed the fairy on the back of the raccoon before, but okay. And so you have this idea of assistance coming from unexpected places. A raccoon would never usually nurse a fox. And so it's like, Heal the Ouch is about taking the help, taking the assistance, taking the advice from unconventional places, allowing yourself the space to heal, allowing yourself the space to just be you unapologetically. And if you need to decompress and you need to take time out, do it. You're justified. Do it. Like I said, yesterday I took 2 hours out or 3 hours out to just go and sleep, which I never do during the day. And I thought, let me just do it. I went and did it, and I felt a hell of a lot better afterwards. No apology, no excuse. I still got on with all the things I wanted to do, but there was this idea of I just need to unplug for a while. And so I did. And well, thanks for asking, taking it over with this lockdown. Absolutely. Are you still in South Africa, Stace? Because you guys are also going through the mill with the lockdown there now. It's my Auntie Monica's funeral this morning. Okay, and I can't be there because of COVID and rules. She was my world. I have a hospital appointment this afternoon and feeling worried about going there. Okay, first of all, light a candle for Auntie. Light a candle. Have your own service. Play music that you think she would have liked, or just sit quietly with a candle, have some meditation. Really, honestly, it needs just unplug for you. My mom always lights a candle for my dad and my gran and her mom, and then she also picks a flower in the garden or some foliage in the garden, so she has something organic, something living, so the flower, and then she has a candle, and she'll just sit there for a while and meditate with them, pray with them, do that. And you can do that. You can symbolize being there for your aunt's funeral. And it's, in a way, it's slightly different, slightly nicer, because you're actually able to do it in your own way, and you're able to really have some private time with her, because it's spirit to spirit, and you guys are kindred spirits, Needs, so don't ever forget that. And the hospital appointment this afternoon is going to be fine. I feel that that's going to be no problem at all. It doesn't feel like I need to be worried about it. Okay. Melissa says, new moon in Capricorn on 13th of January is a tough month. So tomorrow, after Christmas, seems longer somehow, doesn't help as weather is cold and wet. It's like a push me, pull me feeling. Absolutely. It'll settle, but Mercury goes retrograde at the end of January, which will bring a little bit of chaos with communication again, hence the seesawing. Absolutely. Melissa, I have missed your little inputs because you're the one that keeps your finger on the pulse of all the moon stuff and all the eclipsey stuff, etc., etc. And we just have missed all your input. So I'm glad that you're back, and I'm really glad that you are sharing with us again. which is great, because as you know, I'm not really au fait with this kind of thing. It's more your thing. But that makes sense. So tomorrow, guys, new moon in Capricorn. New moon also, you can put out new moon wishes, where you write down the things you want to attract into your life, things that you want to bring into your life. So you write them down on paper and you put them out in the new moon under some crystals, in your windowsill maybe, or wherever. But you write down a list of the things you want to attract and you sort of set the intention for those things. Really, really important. Today's ouch is a little big to heal. Yes, for us, Neats, for us it is, because it's really raw and it's really important to you. But in the greater scheme of things, like in the greater scheme of things out in the world, it's definitely more of a bump in the road. But yes, you will feel it as a bigger thing, a much more visible thing. I think I'll do that for her myself. Claire's here. Hey Claire. Lizelle Kotze is here. Goeiemôre, hoe gaan dit? Het is nog middag daar by julle, nê? Dis al reeds middag. Waar is ons? Dis nou amper 10:30, so dis 12:30 by julle. Sjoe, dis amper. Dit is al reeds middag. Right, so let's pick another card for you guys. Let's pick another card for everyone here. Oh, it's another 11. It's the second 11 we've had today. Card 29. Hey Felicity Wagner-Bierkus. Card 29. 2 and 9 comes to 11. And 11 is an angel number. Angels are guiding us, looking after us from above. And it is coming to life. So here, a statue kind of creature is, or a statuesque person is turning into a lively person. I think as we look towards coming out of lockdown at some point, a lot of us will spring back into life again. People will find newfound energy. There will be new interest in things. There's a lot going on. I've been approached to do quite a bit of work last night for different things, for different entities. I can't really say much, but you know, there's a lot of stuff on offer. When lockdown finishes, I think people are going to try and get back into life as much as possible. So coming to life is an indicator that, you know what, we are going to come out of this and it's going to really, really help. Claire, the language is Afrikaans. It's my mother tongue. And Lizelle is actually in South Africa because I saw her name was an Afrikaans name. So whenever I get a chance to speak in Afrikaans, I do, because my mom's Afrikaans. My dad was British when my dad was alive. He was born in London, but my mom is proper South African. And Afrikaans is a language that's made up of Flemish, French, German, and Dutch, because the settlers that settled in South Africa were from those countries, and they were all on the ship together, and they had to figure out how to communicate. So it's a combination of 4 languages, or bits from 4 different languages make up the Afrikaans language. And I speak it fluently because my mom was Afrikaans. Felicity, hey my girl, how are you, friend? My girl. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Middag daar by julle. Ja. Afrikaans. I love it. Oh, you love it, do you? Afrikaners is plesierig. Ja, jy, hoe gaan dit? So Yanni, who is the girl that's on screen now, Yanni actually was my youth mayor. So we used to have like a junior town council that I used to run. I ran it for 13 years. I had about 500 pupils that went through my council. And Yanni was our youth mayor for one of the years. I can't remember which year, Yanni. Afrikaans, yay. Sounds gorgeous, doesn't it? It's a very guttural sound because of the German. So the G and the R are very full, like a ch and a r, which a lot of British people can't do. My husband can't do it. He can't You can't do the guttural sound, the hell of a G sound and the hell of an R sound. No. Oh, okay, come say hello to everyone. Come on, then. Oh. Bella wants to say hi, everybody. Come say hi. Come say hello. Oh, there's Bella. Say hello. Yes, hello. Hello, Papa. Here we go. Say hi. Say hi. It was your year 11, Jani. So wanneer was jy matriek? Dis 'n jaar voordat jy matriek was. Dis die maklikste manier. Right, I think it was 2007. Bella, hey Bella. Everyone's saying hello to Bella. Do you want to say happy birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Anybody whose birthday it is today, happy birthday to you. Yes, exactly. Yes, there we go. All right. All right. Andrew's making a carrot cake today, guys. And he was... that's enough. And And he was peeling carrots this morning. And Bella wanted the carrot peels. So she was eating carrot peels this morning for breakfast. Our healthy dog was eating carrot peels, weren't you? Weren't you, darling? Oh, there's Auntie Jane. Auntie Jane says hi. There we go. There we go. Bella says rrr. She can speak Afrikaans. Rrr. Rrr. Say it. Rrr. Rrr. Ooh. So for those of you who don't know, Bella used to sit in on every single morning session, like she is now. But lately she doesn't do it. She likes to sit under my desk. She's got a bed under here. She loves doing that. But she used to actually be very active on this morning broadcast and chat to everyone. Jani, do you remember, Jani, onthou jy vir my klein hondjies wat ek gehad het, my two little dogs that I had in South Africa, Leia and Vader, I had sausage dogs in South Africa. Too cute. Yes, Bella gets very involved. She likes singing happy birthday. If you watch our Saturday night drag show, she sings happy birthday every Saturday night. And from this week, I'm doing 3 shows a week, which is going to be very, very interesting. Oh, wait, hang on. You're lying on my... There we go. I just had my ears pulled out by my dog. Right, she's lying on my lap. So we're going to do one more card for everyone. My favorite cake says Neats. Oh, I love my favorite cake. Change rooms that she now sits under the desk. Probably Neats, but under the desk. So I've got my desk right up against my window in this office space / dressing room / studio. But the radiator is right under the window, so she likes lying down there because it's right next to the radiator. And she's got a bed and a duvet underneath, so my feet are sat on top of her duvet at the moment. And sometimes if it's cold, I put my feet under her duvet. But she loves it. She loves it. So, but she really enjoys what she's doing now. She sat right on my lap, or she's lying down on my lap. But she pulled the cord when she sat down. Yes, you did. So let's do one more card for you guys for this morning. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here and for agreeing to be here, for coming along to enjoy the morning with us. The last card for this morning, quite apt, is Magic Prayer. Now there's lots of green in this card, and I warn you, I have a green screen behind me. So there is lots of pink behind this lady's head down here. It looks white on your screen, but it's pink. And she's sort of throwing her head back, and she's throwing up a magic prayer. Now, no matter what you believe in or who you believe in, you can believe in Buddha, Allah, God, whatever other entity, spirit, whatever other entity you want to believe in. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to tell you what to say. However, magic prayer is about offering up the things that you want to attract into your life, offering them up to whoever, in prayer, in intention, in thought. Writing them down is important. So you write down all the things you want to attract into your life. They do not have to be physical, monetary things. You could want to attract more peace into your life. You could want to attract, like me, my intention for this year, my intention for this year is to attract more joy into my life, bringing more joy into my life. That is my intention. So it's not about money. It's not about the Ferrari or, a big house or whatever. And so whatever you intend, you offer it up in prayer. So if you are Christian, you offer it up to God. If you are of another religion, you offer it up to that entity. And I'm not here to judge, and I'm not here to tell you what you should do. But the idea, no matter what you believe in, the idea is that it's offered up in prayer or offered up in request to your higher entity. Bella's busy quite enjoying the stroking. And magic prayer says you just throw your head back and you leave it up. It's like that whole idea of let go and let God. So you let go and you let God take over. He needs to do his thing, or whoever you believe in. In my case, I believe in spirit. Same thing really, but we're not going to get into the semantics of it. But let go and let God. So you write your intentions down, and then you believe in those intentions coming true. You try and cultivate the feeling of them coming true. You have that whole idea going on. Okay. Now, in addition to that, it's card number 5. 5 is the number for this entire year, because 2021, if you add all the digits together, you come to 5. And 5 is about being open to new, unexpected experiences, surprises, opportunities coming your way. But the key to it is being open to it. So being open to new things coming your way, open to new things coming your way in a positive way, is going to really, really, really help. Really, really, really help in a positive way. So we've got Yanni saying, yeah, well, yes, of course I do. My pup was super perplexed with Bella singing, thought it was a two-way call and wanted to say hi. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, Yanni is baie lekker om vir jou te sien, hoor. Loved today's broadcast, made me smile. Tribe's getting bigger too. Absolutely, we got 19 viewers right now. Very cool. Very, very cool, guys. Don't forget we're live every morning, Monday through Friday. Morning, Debs. We're live Monday through Friday every morning, 10 till 10:30. So weekday mornings, and that's UK time, so 10 till 10:30 UK time. Tuesday nights we have our development group open to anybody. Thursday nights we have a mediumship group open to anybody. It's £5 a week to take part in one of those two groups, or obviously £10 if you want to do both. And it is from 8 until 9:30 on Zoom. So if you want to take part in those, drop me a line and I will set you up with that. It's very, very easy to do. That's Tuesdays and Thursdays. One's development, spiritual development, and the other one is mediumship. They are both very enjoyable evenings, very entertaining evenings every single week. And then on a Sunday night, we do our Psychic Sundays. And our Psychic Sundays are really, really cool, and they just help us to set up for our week that is coming up. So a Psychic Sunday, we pull individual cards for people, and people just share my broadcast, which is great. So I shall look at these quickly. What do these say? Wet wipes for the smoky eyes. Did you watch last night, Neats? I did a whole thing, but with black gel eyeliner from NYX, and I did a whole the Batwing thing, but then I came under the eye with a very thick black line, and although everything else came off, not all of the black line came off. But I don't like using those wet wipes. I will put some micellar water on it this morning and see if I can get the rest of it off. Nice, happy start to the day. Plenty of positivity. Thanks, Martin. Only a pleasure. Only a pleasure. I'm loving your photo. You've got gorgeous eyes, just like your cousin, Tony. Just like Johnny. Johnny has those hell of a blue eyes that looks like you have the same ones. Which one is best to start with? I think you'd like the mediumship group, which is what you wanted to do last week, Susan. But if you're drawn to doing the development, we do meditation at the development group, and we do some exercises. So people do a bit of readings for each other, or we discuss things, or we work with different tools. Obviously via Zoom, it's not in person, so people from all over are able to join in, which is great, which is really great. But it's like a little online class, I suppose, but with like-minded people, which is really, really good. Really, really good. See what you're drawn to and let me know later, Susan, and I will set you up. Thanks, sweet. We'll try and join you. Oh, bless you, Victoria. Thank you, my darling. Where have our top fan badges gone? I don't know, Sue. Where have they gone? They do still exist, though, because it told me the other day that a whole lot of new people were top fans. So there was something telling me that. No, hun, I will catch up later this afternoon. I don't know what that means. But okay. Let me know how you go with the hospital, babe. Okay? I shall look forward to your message. Thanks. Yep, we have the same hours. Thought so. Right, boys and girls, we are way over time, which is not a problem. But I'd like to thank you all for joining me here this morning. It's been lovely, lovely, lovely to chat with you all, to have a little half an hour together. I do try and keep it to half an hour so that I'm not expecting too much of anyone, etc. So please, until you are able to oh, I see. Needs, I understand. Thank you. Lucy, no. So until I'm able to see you again, perhaps tomorrow, perhaps this evening, or when next you're able to join us, please take care of yourselves and each other. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup, and you're doing the best you can with the tools that you've got. Until we're able to see you again, be blessed. Have a fantastic day. Namaste. MJ and Bella.